Go. All right. Want to start this? You want me to
Alright,
start?
yeah, what's the world called? What brought you here tonight at drinking night?
Well, I had some plans with friends to go over to their place. Friend wasn't really up to it, so I'm like, well, I don't really have any place to go out at the moment, and I'm like, oh, might as well hop on and some friends that I haven't talked to, but drink a little.
Okay. Yeah, I
Family,
guess.
family.
How you feel about Spooky Month? Is there any like events or parties or trick or treating you doing?
Oh, well, I'm at college, so like Hollow weekend, either the weekend before or after it is like the weekend where shit always goes down. So I don't really have any plans at the moment, but I'm down to the fun regardless.
Mm,
Okay. Okay, guys.
college. Okay,
Yeah.
damn, that's my question. Um, what is one? Well, if you have, what was one of your favorite costumes to ever put on when you were
So
celebrating?
it would probably have to been one of the costumes that like I did when I was younger that my mom helped me out with because she would get really good at like doing like fun little makeup things. So it would have either it probably the most iconic one that I think I did was it was a zombie prom queen outfit, and my mom learned how to do all the really cool like makeup effects out of it, and I had contacts, and I full on scared some kids, and I'm like, oh no, I'm so sorry. Like I was a kid at that time, but it was still one of the like probably the most put together and like good with makeup and everything that I think I've done.
Okay, guys,
Which I
guys.
couldn't even
Sounds
tell you how
cool,
young I
yeah.
was.
Favorite
Sounds hard.
candy?
Mm,
Mm.
Is it here a bowl of cereal?
what is the what? Probably sorry, no, that's a drink.
Oh,
Probably
okay.
if I had to pull out one thing and I'd be the most excited about, probably like a Twix.
Twix
Twix or
is a
Kit Kat. I'm not
popular.
a peanut butter fan.
That's two. That's two. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
or
basic,
three.
but like I
3.
I can never go wrong with
Nothing's good.
the
No,
or like
Twix
a
is
Crunch
amazing.
bar.
The Crunch Bar is a
It's in
slept-on
my
candy.
top five.
Crunch is definitely a
Damn right.
slept-on
Also,
candy.
Crunch
if you
is
want like a I
right,
really do
right.
like almond joys too though. I don't know why the
I'm
coconut
here.
really
I'm
does it
back.
for me.
Got you. Let's
I'm
let's
alive.
we'll got you, gang.
Crunch is a good
We're gonna
tip.
finish with her, and then we got you next. That's cool with you.
All right, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Perfect.
No, you're all good, gang.
No, you're good. If you've watched, and not many people do, what is your favorite horror movie?
Oh, that's such a good. What is? I don't know. If I really want to watch a movie though, there's the most iconic horror movie that I've had was like The Nun, one of the Conjuring movies, because it
Oh,
was
okay.
full on the movie that like my friends and like one of my friends' mom was in theater, and we watched the trailer for it, and that scared the fuck out of us. And I always thought the moving was like it was
Oh, the
scary, but
latest
I
one.
could find some comedic after effect out of it.
Oh,
So,
okay.
but there's some like
Mm.
iconic one like Hocus Pocus, that type of stuff.
Okay,
Stuff that
gotcha.
I
Was it
really watched
the
around that
latest
time.
one? Like the Conjuring movie? Was it the latest one?
Yeah. I don't know if there's a
Oh,
second
I watched
one,
it. It was
but the
good.
original one.
Okay, guys.
Oh, dude, my sister
Or
was laughing at
Scary
that whole
Movie, 'cause
movie
it's
because they
hilarious.
serious.
I was gonna say. I was just about to ask you if you've seen Scary Movie. Which is your favorite scary movie?
They're iconic. I don't even know if I don't think I remember what happened exactly in every one of them, but I just remember that being a consistent thing that I would watch with like my mom and my brother, where we would sit down and just watch something that was stupidly inappropriate. It was just
Dude, it
so
was
entertaining.
hilarious fun. The one with Mac Miller
It
was like my favorite. I love Mac Miller.
Mhm.
What are probably the craziest shit you've done in Halloween?
I don't know. I don't think I've really done. I mean, I've gone to like frats and stuff sometimes, like at some college, but I can tell you, like, it wasn't necessarily the craziest thing I've done, but can I tell you, like, the craziest thing that's happened, like, when I was
In
out
general?
trick-or-treating
Yeah,
or,
go right
like,
ahead. Yeah,
celebrating Halloween?
yeah.
Basically, it was towards the end of this was, like, I think it was the last time in my high school career where, like, my friends and I went trick-or-treating. It was probably, like, our senior year, and it was more of, like, this is the last time we're doing it. We're just like, we hadn't done it the year or two before. We're like, this is our last time. We're gonna do it one last time, and we're gonna have some fun out of it. And I distinctly remember, like, we were basically towards the end of our trick-or-treating, like, our usual area that we would go to for the past couple of years. And I remember getting a call from my mom, and it was something about us, like, blah, blah, blah. By the way, there's an escape prisoner. And I was like,
okay.
oh, like, you're joking. Like,
Oh,
you're
jeez.
joking. She's like, no, I don't, I don't lie, like, I'm not actually joking. Yeah, someone just, like, so just be careful, like, don't go any, I'm like, oh, well, we're coming home anyways, but yeah, that's great. And I I remember texting like my friend's brother and being like, yeah, or being on the phone with him trying to convince him that there was a prisoner on loose, and of course no one's like, oh, that's a fucking joke, like this and that. We didn't see him, but I don't
Okay.
remember if he got caught or everything. That was the most wild thing of being like in the midst of trick or treating for the last time getting a call from my mother being like, yeah, there's a escaped prisoner on the loose. Have fun.
God damn. Okay. Go for it, G.
Okay. Have you ever went into a what's it called, a whorehouse? Whorehouse? Is that what it's called?
Poorhouse?
A whorehouse
A
or
horror.
A horror
How, like
house.
like a
Oh,
slaughterhouse?
Totally a
Like
horror.
like you walk in, yeah, slaughterhouse basically.
A slaughterhouse or something like that.
Slaughterhouse, like a haunted house type
Like a
thing?
haunted house. There you go. There you go.
Haunted house, that's what I meant.
Haunted
Yeah.
house.
Okay.
I was about to
You
say, I was
guys are
like,
using
oh.
very different things.
Horror.
I
Yeah,
heard
I've
the
done
same
a
thing.
couple like over time. My school when I was younger would do one where you'd walk around the halls and like knock on teachers' doors, and like there would be parents stuff like there that would like hand out candy, and then there was ones that I think like my sports team did. But I've done a couple. There's also like rides and stuff where I've done haunted house. I always really enjoyed like the little stuff. Oh, the best one I did do was a tour of something in London where we went around and they were doing like the history of London Bridge, but with like a horror stuff. Like you got chased, there was chainsaws. It was really fun. My friend hated it, but I'm like, that was so much.
That
fucking
sounds
fun.
fire. That sounds fire.
That
But
sounds
definitely
dope.
recommend it. It was a lot of fun.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you watch any anime by any chance?
Yeah, I've watched a mix of it.
Okay. What would be your your personal favorite?
I don't know if it's really corny and like I say it to some people and you either really hate it or you love it, but like it's part of the reason why I really like virtual reality with Sword Art Online. It was something I watched when I was a lot younger, and I took a. It was I don't know. It's more. It's just become like there's definitely some things about it. The later seasons aren't nearly as good, but it was always
Yeah.
something that like I thought was really comforting, and it was like what sparked my love of virtual reality. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, same here. Sword Art Online was peak. Yeah, the first one.
Yeah, the first one was gas. I'm not a fan of the fairy
Yeah.
I
one.
didn't
After
catch up
that,
on
it
the
kinda
rest.
goes
I watched the
downhill,
second
but-
one.
Not a fan of the fairy one.
I don't hate the fairy one.
Oh,
It's not the best. The gun one's fun too.
I like the
but-
gun one. The Gun Gal is like a spin-off of it, and this
Gun
is good too.
I never.
Gale.
Yeah, have you? I never watched that. I never watched that one.
That's good.
It was good. I'd
That's
recommend
good.
it. It
I
was
like
fun.
it. I like it too.
Okay.
It was
Oh.
Kirito with lightsabers.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, you. Any?
Let's see. What's one horror movie that you think you could survive?
Oh, that's such a good question. I don't know. See, my first idea is like Chucky, because like if you could fight one person, it would be Chucky, because I would just punt him. Like the second he gets
It's very
close, I'm
true,
just
yeah.
kicking the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
Like would I
Yeah,
probably
you
end
little
up
boy.
regretting picking that choice? Probably, but do I think I could punt Chucky? I think I could.
Yeah, I feel like that. That's a good answer, to be honest. It's like a great answer.
Sometimes it's over.
Okay.
Yeah, all the other ones I was like, nah, I would hate that, or like that would be terrifying. Like
Hmm.
Chucky, I could get over.
Okay. Well, if you can go to
Do
any
you think-
anime world,
Awful.
you want to go?
Go.
If you can
Nah,
go to
go ahead.
any anime world, what world would you go to?
Oh, my first thought was Fairy Tale, just because it's just
Fairy
so
Tale's just
good.
gas.
Have so much fun in it.
I
Like
never finished
exactly,
it.
that was another one that like I grew up on. It was between like I would never want to be in Attack on Titan was my first anime. Not that I'd ever want to live in it, but that was like
Hell
really
no.
traumatic as the first anime. But like it traumatized my brother, not me. Was the funnier part. But I think Fairy Tale, I would love to be in the Fairy Tale world and like be part of it.
Do you want to ask a question?
Okay.
So much fun.
No. I'm just gonna go and you guys get me again when you want to ask me questions.
Okay,
you
yeah,
want to
definitely.
Okay.
I don't like sitting still.
Oh, okay, no, you're all
I
good.
just don't like
So
sitting
no,
still.
me too.
Sure.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
Alright. Mm-hmm.
A zombie apocalypse is happening. How long, with any group of people you want, how long do you think you're surviving? I'm talking like,
See,
what,
I've
is it
always-
just regular The Walking Dead zombies?
I would just Walking Dead zombies. I feel like I've always thought of this is that I would either die immediately or get to the end. Like there would be no middle point. I'd either die immediately or I'd be making it out. And it was so funny because I used to work around like a town last summer with a bunch of high school
Voy a
students.
hacerlo un poquito, te voy a terminar esto, yo voy.
And we would like we were working at a zoo for a couple days, and we'd be like, okay, if we were living out of this one building, like we were picking buildings that if there was a zombie apocalypse right now, we had to, and we were living in one of the how we like which building we would pick. Like it was the greenhouse, it was this enclosure, it was that enclosure, and I'm like, okay, I picked like the greenhouse because I could grow a bunch of fruits and like this and that, and then we would fight over it. But we'd be random places in the woods and be like, okay, if we were in a zombie apocalypse right now, what would we do? Just as a thing to pass time. But yeah, I would genuinely think I'd either get killed in like the first day or two, or I'd make it through the entire thing.
Okay, fair.
Alright. Ooh.
What is the strange food that you like to consume?
I like stale popcorn.
Like,
Wow.
not
Like
not popped?
not super stale. But no, like it's popped,
The
but like I
kernels?
leave it out for a day and it's slightly like more chewy, but I find it better.
Okay.
Like I
Oh,
like a
okay,
little
okay.
stale popcorn.
I have a weird one, honestly, on this. This is just me yapping, bro. But I had this struggle
Go ahead.
meal when I was a kid because my mom did not show us how to cook, and she would be at work almost 90% of the time. We got those like white crackers and started
Really?
mixing it with ketchup and mustard and mayo, and like a dipping sauce. That was the
But-
struggle meal I had back in the day, bro.
Boy. It'd be good. On the question of popcorn, how do you watch the movie? How are you eating it? What are you putting in it?
What do
What are
you
you
mean?
mixing in?
Oh, I'm not a sweet and savory person, so like it'll never be like kettle
okay.
popcorn or something like that. Something sweet. It'll always be like butter or cheesy or like seasoned, like that type of stuff. I'll do anything like that, but it'll never be like caramel, like chocolate.
Oh.
I could maybe do chocolate because I just love chocolate, but
Word.
Do you put butter on it?
yeah,
Okay.
I mean I get butter popcorn.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Interesting.
If you're going
For
to
a
a
second,
movie
I thought you
theater
were saying
and
that.
you're about to get you got $100 to spend, what are you buying in the food court of the movie theater?
I would buy a nice large popcorn, a large drink, a couple different types of candy like the Bunch of Crunch, it's iconic. I love my Bunch.
Okay, gotcha.
And then maybe like I've always wanted to try the stupid fucking movie theater nachos. So I'd probably do
Oh,
that.
those are gas.
Just cause why not? And then I don't know, probably stuff and be slushy.
Okay. Speaking of slushy, have you ever put nerds inside a slushy?
No, but that does sound really good.
I'm telling you now, I've got it. I got the idea from Checkers because they were doing it, but I am fucking loving it. Go to like 7-Eleven and
Ooh,
put a fuck ton of
mhm.
nerds. Like make your mix, your regular mix of Slurpees,
Yeah,
and throw some
pickles,
nerds on
yeah.
it. Put all the
does
nerds
sound
down.
really good.
So every sip that you get a nerd bite. Oh my god!
Oh, that sounds really.
I'm about to send this.
Things, you know where it came from.
But yeah, I was gonna send him money because he hasn't tried that at all. So I'm gonna send him bread and actually
You should.
see if you get because it's just a guess. It's
Um,
guess.
How many more questions are there? Just because my friends keep popping in and out.
We can wrap it up. Just like a couple more.
Yeah. Or do you want to
speed round?
speed run? Okay. All right. Your Avi, did you get it from a world or did you make it yourself?
I got it from a world and never paid for an avatar, even though I would love to, but I just never thought it was worth it. I've had this one for probably the longest set of all the avatars I've had. Just I don't know. It worked. It looks both good on Quest and
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
Awesome.
Go for it.
What is your favorite type of drink mix? Like, it could be soda, juice, slushy, ice cream, anything.
Like, but is there anything else?
I think that should be it. Is there any social media do you wanna shout out or any?
Shout out. Or anything in general, you can shout out.
That as well.
I don't know. I don't have any. I don't have much social. I have social media, but nothing that's really tied to my VR account. But
Okay. Okay.
Like I have my VR chat account, not my Discord and my bio. I'm always down to talk to people.
Okay. Yeah.